welcome back to At This Moment. I got the Nintendo shirt on today, feeling a little classic, feeling good. So today I just wanted to give a deep dive into the protein day. Why protein days, and why is it so important to the success of losing weight? Well, see, the whole part of this weight loss journey was to get my body into what they call ketosis. Ketosis is the natural way that your body will burn fat that it has. Pretty much, burns the fat and you pretty much just waste it out of your body. So I know when I first posted some videos, I told you that I had to do 3 protein days. Now, what those 3 protein days were for was to really kick my body into gear and to make sure that, I could prep my body for what it was about to do. Now, those 3 protein days, they're rough, especially if you're just doing it kind of cold turkey. You're diving right into it. So pretty much, the first protein day, you taking about 93 carbs. It's a pretty good amount. But protein day 1 starts about 7 o'clock in the morning. You have yourself a protein bar. And then at around 9 a.m., you're pretty much eating every 2 hours. So I'm just going to go down the list real quick. 9 a.m., you're having a chocolate shake. 11 a.m., you're having a protein snack, which was, I'll get into those. Around 12, you're having your lunch, which is a protein style pasta. 1 p.m., you're having another shake. 3 o'clock, you're having like some type of cheddar cheese snack, which, I replaced with those crisps that I showed you. About 5 p.m. you're having your dinner, which was a vegetable chili. 7 p.m. you're having a creamy cheese chicken soup. 9 p.m. you're having creamy hot cocoa, but I replaced that with the protein cappuccino that I have. So that's day 1. There's a lot of there. It's pretty much just to keep you full and to keep let your body know that you are taking something in and you're just not depriving it of food and starving it. So day 2 is a little less. You're taking about 71 carbs. Just consists of a chocolate shake, another protein bar, another chocolate shake, the pasta, the passion fruit drink. It's pretty much just a fiber drink, just to make sure your body is still getting stuff out that it needs. You take in your crispy snacks, your chili again, and then your hot cocoa. And that's about 71 carbs during that day. So protein day 3 is a lot less carbs. It takes you down to 47 carbs. You just have the hot cocoa, some pretzels, the drink, there's a protein chicken soup, a chocolate shake, another drink for the fiber, the vegetable chili, and a chocolate shake to end your night. So after those 3 days, your body has pretty much transformed itself into what is called the ketosis. And, you start just naturally burning the fat that you want to try to lose. So after those 3 protein days, you can go into your regular week. You eat something good, of course. You stick to a high protein, low carb diet. I don't want to say no carbs because there are carbs involved in this diet that I've been doing. But I just wanted to give you guys like a really deep dive into how I'm doing this. So on a regular day, for breakfast, for the protein, it might be a hard-boiled egg and a piece of wheat toast. For a snack, it might be some non-fat, low-fat cheese, like maybe, string cheese, anything like that. For lunch, it's a 3 ounce of a protein of your choice. My choice is usually chicken. It's usually the easiest thing just to throw in the lunch from my work. You get yourself a little piece of chicken, some veggies, some fruit, a small salad. For lunch is another protein. You could even have a nice good chicken breast for a snack. It doesn't really matter as long as it amounts to about 3 ounces. If you are a little hungrier that day, you can double it. You can do up to 6 ounces. Just anything that's protein. I like to buy the 000 Greek yogurts. They're very high in protein. They're about 15 grams of protein and only 90 calories. But I'm not really a calorie counter. I'm more focused on the high protein, the low carb. And then for dinner, pretty much mirrors lunch. You got yourself a protein, some fruits, veggies. And then for your nightly snack, it's just another protein. You could do some some yogurt so you get that sweetness like some dessert. And then I know I mentioned every Wednesday is my weigh-in Wednesday, but it's also the day that I do another protein day. And the reason is that you just want to keep your body accustomed to being in that ketosis state, so you're constantly burning that fat. Because this diet can really pretty much be done with minimal exercise. Your body is just burning the fat naturally. Of course, if you get into a good exercise routine, you'll start seeing a lot more results a lot quicker. The products that I'm going to do a deep dive into, I found these products. They were very similar to what Lindora does. I know I've mentioned this many times before, but Lindora is a great program to help you get on the path to losing weight. But this time, like I mentioned, I just wanted to do it on my own. So I found this great product called Wonder Slim. Everything matches Lindora pretty much to the T, right down to just everything they have to offer. So every Wednesday, on my weigh-in Wednesdays, I also do another protein day where I kind of just focus on the products that I have ordered. Now, please note, I don't make a dime off of these videos. I'm not sponsored by Wonder Slim. I'm not sponsored by Lindora. I'm sponsored by myself. I'm doing this as totally as a service to you to help you get started on everything you want to accomplish, no matter how much weight you want to lose. It could be 20 pounds. It could be 50 pounds. It could be like me, a long journey where I want to lose 150 to maybe one day see a goal of losing 200 pounds. We'll see how it goes. I want to make sure I'm always comfortable with the goal that I reach. So anyways, every Wednesday I do a protein day that's comparable to protein day number 2. So I usually start off with a protein shake, and Wonder Slim does offer a wide variety of shakes. They have a strawberry, they have a vanilla, they have a caramel salted one, they have a creamy mocha, and then they have your basic chocolate shake. All of them taste pretty good. I mean, I don't have an issue with protein shakes. I know a lot of people have problems with shakes tasting kind of chalky, or they leave a bad aftertaste. These ones, they seem to go down pretty smooth. They're made with about 8 to 10 ounces of water, just your preference on how much water you want to add. But really, I put it in one of those protein shakers, shake it up, and it makes you feel full. It's a good start to the morning. And then also for my snack, I usually have one of the protein bars. I've tried the peanut butter one so far, and it was really good. It really didn't leave that bad aftertaste of any type of protein bar. But in the end, you are dieting, so you're gonna have to make some type of sacrifice to know that not everything's gonna taste like a Snickers. I mean, bottom line is not gonna do it. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to be able to enjoy Snickers down the road and not feel guilty about it, right? So, okay, so the next one is another shake. I do that as a snack. Once again, just throw it into the shaker cup, shake it up real good, about 8 to 10 ounces of water, and you're good to go. I haven't really found a favorite. I think they all taste really pretty good. Of course, the strawberry kind of tastes like strawberry milk. The salted caramel, I mean, I really don't get a hit of salt or caramel. It kind of tastes just like a basic chocolate shake, but that could just be my taste buds. Maybe for you, maybe it tastes a heck of a lot better. You never know. So for lunch, I have what they call is the spicy cheesy pasta. What I have learned, because when I first started doing this, I would just take a basic plastic container, fill it with about 5 to 6 ounces of hot water, and just kind of let it sit there, stir it up a little bit, but then kind of eat it right away. And it didn't really feel like a meal because it's all dehydrated, right? It's a powder that turns into a protein meal. But so what I learned is if you buy yourself a nice thermos that you can store the food in to keep it hot, if you cook it or if you prep it like about an hour before you're ready, screw that top on real tight and just let it sit there. When you open it, it's quite amazing on how much those noodles expand and how fulfilling it actually looks and feels. It feels like a really good meal. after you let it sit and, I guess basically cook the right way. And I let it sit there for literally about an hour. My lunch at work is about noon, so I do it at 11, maybe a little bit after, just depending on how busy I am. But I screw that top on there, make it nice and tight, and yeah, when I open it, it looks like a really good meal. So after that, maybe about an hour after lunch, I take the passion drink. It's pretty much just a drink to help you consume more water, and also it's just packed with fiber. It's not really anything to do with like high proteins, but it's just to help your body break down everything. Because when you're on a high protein diet, you have to really, really be careful about constipation. I know that's TMI for too many people, but hey, this is the reality of things, and I don't want to leave a single thing out to you. I just want you to know that, yeah, make sure you take your fiber in. The next one is you could either do these crisp that they have, or you could do the pretzels, which one you think is the best. Next time around, when I order some more food, I'm not gonna do the crisp anymore. It's not really the snack itself. It kind of looks like a Chex Mix, as you can see. But the problem with it is that whatever seasoning they use, it doesn't work well for me. It could be different for you, but for me, I'm just kind of, it's really hard to stomach the seasoning that they use. So for dinner, I usually have the vegetable spaghetti. It's pretty much the same deal as the cheesy pasta. It comes broken down, dehydrated. I usually put it in my hot container for about an hour, and once it's sat there for an hour in that hot water and just that heat, it comes out to taste pretty decent. Like I said, we're dieting. We're not looking for a T-bone steak with a baked potato. I mean, I wish everything could taste that good, but in reality, it just doesn't. But it's very good, flavorful. I don't get me wrong; these products, they taste good, and I appreciate they taste good because when you are overweight and you've been dealing with weight all your life, it's why, because you like to eat good stuff. So in the end, this stuff does taste predominantly pretty good. And then for the nighttime, for like a little nightcap type dessert on the protein day, I do my protein cappuccino. You can buy, they have hot chocolate and some other things. I just saw the cappuccino. I'm a coffee drinker, and it tastes like a really good, powdered cappuccino. So, I mean, I think in the end it tastes really, really good. So, that's really a good deep dive into what a protein day is for me. It's just really important to keep that ketosis going, keep my body burning that fat internally. Some other key things that I make sure to do: I take a Centrum vitamin once a day, of course, because it's a one a day vitamin. I also, on my non-protein days, I make sure to I bought these little Benefiber packets. I pour them in my coffee or I pour them in my water throughout the day. I usually take two of those, to keep my body, flushed out and everything. Because, like I said, you can get, pretty backed up when you're doing a lot of high proteins. Some other things you can add in, which I need to pick up, is some vitamin B12. You can get the sublingual supplements that go right under your tongue. They dissolve right into your system. That just helps your metabolism catch up a little bit. You can take some potassium supplements. You can take some calcium supplements. Because you got to remember, when you're dieting, sometimes your body doesn't get the full need of everything that it needs to get. So, you got to make sure you supplement those things with vitamins. Just find yourself something that's all natural. Take them as recommended on the bottle, and that's all you got to do. And honestly, amongst my protein days, I do a little workout in the mornings. I pretty much just, like I mentioned before, I picked up a little kettlebell from Marshall's. I think I spent $5 on it. I do some arm lifts. I do some over the shoulders. I do some where I bend over, so I'm, working on my stomach area. For now, I use the wall as a push-up I do some push-ups up against the wall. So, and then I just get my walks in at work. And before you know it, I'm closing down those rings on my Apple Watch. Um, burning those calories, and that's all that matters, is that just stay active. But pretty much that's about it. That's a breakdown on what a protein day actually is. So I just wanted to make sure that I gave you a good deep dive. If you can, get yourself over to see a Lindora specialist. They have a great staff over there. They monitor your blood. They monitor your blood pressure. But if you just need another alternative and you really want to kickstart your weight loss, look into Wonder Slim. I bought all of my products off of Amazon. Everything just came packaged, boxed together nicely. When it came to the shakes, I didn't buy individual boxes of shakes. I actually just bought a nice variety pack. It came with every flavor that they offered. Like I said, next time around, I think I'm just going to look for another alternative to the snack, to the little protein crisp. Didn't really like the flavor of those. But in the end, everything has been kicking butt, and I'm feeling really good. I notice when it comes to dinner time, I'm getting full. Sometimes my wife will look at me like, "What, you didn't like dinner?" I'm like, "No, I just need smaller portions from now on." And that feels good to say, because I was always a dude that loved the big portion on the plate, fill that thing up, and then grub that down real quick so I could run back to the kitchen, get another plate. I was always the guy that wanted the seconds. So it feels good to say that, hey, I don't need anymore. I can live off of this small portion. So yeah, that was my video for my breakdown of what a protein day is. This is at this moment. I just still want to give praises to everybody. You humble me so much by all the respect and the support that you have given me. If you have any suggestions below, maybe some supplements that I should add that work well for you, let me know. And if you're not a big fan on pharmaceutical ways, like something the doctor prescribes, but you have some all natural alternatives to certain things, let me know. I'm all for it. I like, to learn new things. So yeah, just reach out to me and let me know. But until then, this is At This Moment, and love you guys, and peace out.